I am moving to Australia from the US, and over the next 2 days, I need to fit everything I own into 2 checked bags. I am not getting a storage unit, I'm not leaving anything behind, so my goal is to squeeze as much as physically possible into these bags. Now, I would like to avoid an overweight baggage fee if at all possible, but being realistic here, I'm not going on vacation, I'm moving. If I have to pay the extra 50 bucks or whatever it is, it's not the end of the world. I have a pipe dream that I will only need 1 checked bag, but I do have another one as a backup. I'm also doing a backpack and a carry-on as well. So here's what we have going on. I picked up some air tags to put in every single bag because I lost my luggage once on an international flight and that was a complete nightmare. And since then I have vowed to have an air tag in every single bag. So I also got these compression bags. So this is a vacuum. Whoa. Almost just sucked my hair into the vacuum, but anyway. And then I have a big huge pile of these packing cubes. When I bought them, I thought they were compression packing cubes that you could zip down. They aren't. They're just kind of for organization. We'll see. Before we get into the actual packing, let's talk about the plan, okay? You guys know I am insane about my packing lists, and I do have a packing list for this move, obviously, but it's mostly for like documents and stuff like that, because in terms of like my clothes and toiletries and whatever, I basically have just been getting rid of everything I don't want to take with me for these past few weeks, and in theory, everything that's currently in my house right now is coming with me, if it'll fit. I'm sitting in my kind of guest bedroom right now, and this is gonna be my staging room. So over the last couple of hours, I have gone through my house and collected all of the items I'm gonna be packing, brought them up here. So 2 days from now, we're moving out of our house, but then we're gonna spend a week with my family in LA when we're on our way to Sydney. If all goes well, I will only need to open and live out of my carry-on bag while I'm with my family so that all of my other bags can remain packed and ready to go. This backpack is gonna be my tech bag because I learned the hard way to always keep any and all technology on my person when traveling. This bag is not particularly cute, but it's highly functional, so I'm gonna have all of my camera gear in there, as well as like computer, headphones, iPad, Apple Watch, that type of stuff. But yeah, for the checked bags, I really don't have any plan. I'm just gonna stuff them and see what happens. So I have been dreading and procrastinating this moment all day, but I think it's time to sit down and start putting things into a suitcase, which is absolutely wild and surreal. I still have not processed that I'm actually moving to Australia. It'll hit me one of these days, but today's not the day, I guess. So let's start with my carry-on bag that I'm going to try and live out of while I'm staying with my parents. I am stupid and forgot to do laundry yesterday, so I do have a load of laundry running right now, and a lot of my A-team clothes are in there. So once that dries, either this afternoon or tomorrow morning, I will be adding to this, but I'm gonna try and get some of the basics in here first just to see what we're looking like. This? Oh, it's my cover. I apparently cannot get this to be flat, but it's okay. Okay, so I have just realized that I have been using all different sizes of these. I thought the bags were only one size. We might have to do some reorganizing, but I'm gonna see if I can avoid having to unpack these. I think I can just kind of fill in around them. Okay, so it's about 4:30. I believe we started this video at 1 p.m. So I just weighed my suitcase, and luckily I am very much underweight right now, which is unexpected, but wonderful. So that's the good news. The bad news is that my boyfriend is overweight or on track to be overweight with his bags, so we're gonna have to do some rearranging, but like he has boy stuff and no one wants to see his boy stuff, so I'm not gonna film all that. We don't need to look at his shoes and stuff in my gorgeous, beautiful pink suitcase, you know? But yeah, pretty much all of my clothes are packed except for the stuff that I stupidly had to wash today. And then off camera this afternoon, I separated out all of the toiletries that I want to take with me. So I'm gonna pop all of that into a big Ziploc bag and throw that in there as well. And I need to remember to lay out a couple of outfits for tomorrow, the airport, and for a workout. Hopefully I will get in a workout tomorrow. But yeah, otherwise I would say things are going pretty much on track, but it is, of course, say it with me, taking longer than I expected to do everything. I think especially because as I was packing my clothes, I was looking at certain items and thinking like, do I really want to take this? Have I worn it enough? Will I wear it? All of that was running through my mind because I obviously don't want to take anything with me that I'm not going to use. Oh my God, this is the universe preparing me for what's to come. Hold on. Can you see it? I don't know if you could see that, but it was a spider. A tiny, delicate, chill spider. I've seen some things and I've heard some things about the Australian spiders, and I think that would be considered very tame. So I think that's gonna be a wrap on packing day one, and I am a little bit worried about putting off any more packing till tomorrow, but I think I just am at max capacity today. I don't really have any more decisions left in me. So I'm gonna shift into throwing things away mode, do that for a couple of hours, and then we'll dive back into it tomorrow. And it's really showtime. Tomorrow is my final day to be able to get everything done. So good morning, everybody. It is officially my last day in Utah before the move. Tomorrow morning we leave bright and early, like 7:30 a.m. to catch our flight, so it's showtime. I need to make sure all of my bags are packed and hopefully I can get them all under 50 pounds. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but we're doing one last mini load of laundry because I really want to avoid taking a pile of dirty clothes with me. My clothes from yesterday that were hanging up are all pretty much dry now, so I think I'm gonna pack those up and we just need to go. It's gonna be a very chaotic day. I cannot believe it's my last full day in Utah. I cannot believe it's gonna be my last time driving my car this afternoon. Oh man. Anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna sip on my coffee and let's get to work. I was just staring at my carry-on bag and realized I can use these bags, the compression bags, for my carry-on. I mean, it's like kind of ridiculous, but I think it'll help. And I'm already bringing this thing, so I may as well. Okay, we've done a little bit of reconfiguring with the carry-on bag. Let me show you what I did. So I kept out my t-shirts and denim because I didn't want them to get super wrinkled, but almost everything else that I have is kind of like activewear type material. And it didn't really matter to me if it got wrinkled in the compression bag. So the compression bag is down there, and I was able to add in an entire pair of jeans and a couple of other items on top of the compression bag. So I'm very glad I decided to pull that out. Over here we have my toiletries, like my basics, toothpaste, face wash, that kind of stuff over here, my hairbrush, whatever. In here I have like my sleep mask, supplements, anything for going to bed, which is apparently a lot because this is a massive bag. Socks and underwear are in there, and then I managed to fit my shoes in here as well. And I think this is pretty much going to be it for my carry-on bag. The room is still looking like a complete disaster with all of my different, oh, that's me, hey. All of my different piles of stuff. That is a Rogue sock over there.
2319! We have a 2319!
I'm gonna throw that away. But let's do the backpack really quick because I think seeing that packed up is gonna make me feel a lot better. Looking at it all spread out, I don't feel like I have that much tech gear, but it's very heavy and it's delicate and it has to be like packed in a certain way. So I'm just gonna get that done really quick. Okay, so this will be for my actual cameras, lenses, etc. Making eye contact with the DJI. This is what I keep my like memory cards, drives, etc. inside. Oh my god, my organization is so horrifically bad. It just has random memory cards. I never know what's on them. My calendar is popping off because I put reminders for everything important that I need to do today. Oh my god, stuff is falling out. We are at the point of the day where it's just like pure chaos. Yeah, we're at that point where I'm not even trying to be logical about how I put things places. I'm just like, whatever, this is where that goes. So. Okay, and then this you can, it's sticking to everything. You can stop sticking everything. You can separate little sections. So I'm gonna separate my DJI from my lens from my camera body, which will not be going in there till later because I'm filming right now. You probably can't even see that. It just looks like a black box on the screen. Anyway though, it's cool. Oh, hey baby. Let's get this air tag going. All right, I'm gonna put this where my camera will be. I wanna have eyes on that baby at all times. Team, this is kind of going well. And then I'm just trying to load this so that the least important or the things I'm least likely to access will be at the bottom. And then the things that I will probably grab, like my camera to film clips or whatever, is more towards the top. And then I also have to get a laptop, an iPad, a Kindle, AirPod Maxes, and my neck pillow situation into here. This is an off-brand one, but this is called the Turtle, I believe. You wrap it around your neck like this, and then on the plane you can sleep like this. Or like that. Honestly, I like it a lot better than a neck pillow. It looks absolutely insane, but it works much better than a neck pillow. It'll be the longest flight I've ever been on. Fun fact, I've never actually been to Australia, the country I'm moving to. So that's a choice. When I was first doing these, for some reason, I refused to use the little zip helper thing, and that was really stupid because it's actually so much easier. That does not look like it's gonna close. I think that was ambitious. Okay, I just weighed my checked bag and I'm 10 pounds under, but it's completely stuffed. And I think I'm just gonna let it be like that. Just gonna let it be. I have a couple of bags of like miscellaneous items. This has some sunglasses and like some sentimental items to me. 2 plastic baggies of toiletry items that I need to put in a checked bag because they're too big for a carry-on. These need to get into my carry-on bag, and that's it, I think. Dare I say, let's get the tech into the backpack and make sure that's really what's going on. iPad, AirPods. I just found some Australian dollars. Hello. All right, let's get some air tags going. Then you will go in my carry-on. I have to whisper because my boyfriend is in the other room and he might be able to hear me, but I just made the discovery of a lifetime. He and I have been hiding this car back and forth for like 6 years now. When we first started dating, we did long distance for a while, and whenever we would leave visiting one another, we would hide this car, I don't even know where it came from, in each other's house somewhere, and I just found it. He hid it in my carry-on bag, and this is incredible because now I have time to hide it in his bag before we leave, and he'll have no idea. He will never see it coming, so that's very exciting. We are officially not fitting into one checked bag. I'm actually pretty close, but it's not worth stuffing it because I'll probably go overweight. Plus, it's pretty much at max capacity right now and it's struggling to shut, and I don't want to like crush anything. And I also happen to have another bag to use already, so it's fine. We're just gonna do one more light bag. And I am excited because there was a book I've been wanting to read that I'm gonna be able to bring, and there's probably a couple things like that that I can grab now because I have the extra space. So it's all good. Things are going very well. I need to start sweeping the house for stuff though, because I feel like I'm missing things. Ugh, I am getting rug burn. Nice. Okay, we have a code. I think I need to go find some pants because my rug burn is getting really bad and it's hurting. So I'm gonna change. Okay, rug burn handled. My first checked bag is officially done. Let's move on to the next one and let's get this done. Oh man, this bag has seen better days. You will have to forgive me for how this looks. Yeah. For my bags of toiletries, I think I'm gonna organize them into these other bags because otherwise they're gonna be kind of floating loose. More makeup products. I got this as a gift from my boyfriend's mom, and I will certainly be pulling this out for my long haul flight and using this because that sounds very fun. It is getting warm in here. Well, I'm about to say something I never thought I would say, which is I have so much extra space, I'm going to add in a few items for fun. I'm taking donations over here. That's how much free space I have. I'm literally like, oh, you can come bring your other stuff. I can't believe this, you guys. I'm such an overpacker. This is very surprising. Sucking the air out of a puffer jacket is like quite impressive. I mean, I knew it was gonna happen, but I'm still impressed. Like, look at that. That's so cool. I'm like just walking in circles trying to understand how it's possible that I'm actually done. This is it. I really should weigh this bag, but I'm looking at it, I'm making visual contact, and there's no way this is overweight. This is basically empty, this bag right here taking up a quarter of the space, and the rest of it is just like some clothes, some bags, and like a few toiletries. I'm not gonna weigh it because I'm literally dripping in sweat right now, but we have the carry-on over there, big checked there, backpack, second checked bag. I have some stuff to throw away over here. Need to figure out what to do with my old license plates they gave me at CarMax today. And I need to pack this little guy up. But that's pretty much it, which is nuts. All right, well, that is everything I own. Plus this bag that's going inside of that bag and the camera in my hand. But otherwise, that's everything. I look very shiny because I am sweating so much. We just did a full sweep of the house. Everything is packed except for a few toiletries that I have to use tonight. Yeah. I can't believe it. I just keep walking through the house, opening drawers and pantries and stuff, but there's nothing in there. It's all empty. The closet's empty. Everything's packed. So we're about to head off to our friend's house to have one last dinner in Utah, which makes me very sad. I'm so excited, but I'm gonna miss my friends so much. They live so close to us, which has been so much fun. We're like 2 minutes away from each other and we just are at each other's house constantly and it's just the best. So I'm gonna miss them so much. So I'm a little bit sad, but thank you so much for joining me for this Pack With Me vlog. We have a very exciting vlog coming up next in this series, which is my actual moving day on the plane arriving in Australia. I'm gonna vlog our travel experience and our first day and kind of getting everything set up. So I'm really excited for that. I have been imagining this vlog for years now and it's so surreal to finally be actually making it. I am so excited. So if you'd like to follow along on the rest of my move as well as the next 12 months living in Sydney, make sure to subscribe because I upload new videos every week and I will see you next time.